I mentioned Kyle because of his heroism, but because of what he said not long ago. He wrote a memoir of his life and told the story of a day that he got into an Uber on his way to the airport. And he started chatting with the driver. He said they talked about their lives. He shared what he'd been through serving our country. And as the conversation wound down, as it does for so many of you veterans, the driver turned and looked at him and said those words that he often hears. Thank you for your service. But in that moment, as he wrote later, Corporal Carpenter gave a reply that surprised even him. He looked at the driver after he heard those words and said, "You're worth it." As he wrote later, he had wondered to himself, why did I say that? But then he realized, in his words, in that moment, I wanted him to know that his family, his freedom, his rights, just the simple fact that he was a human being meant that he was worth sacrificing for. And that's what I've come to realize serving in the military means. It was a small moment, but with a big meaning. In a single sentence, Lance Corporal Carpenter captured the spirit of every veteran. I could see it in the faces sitting before me when I recited those words, in the gentle nods that so many of you just gave. When you put on the uniform of the United States, you said we're worth it, that our freedom is worth it, and America's worth it. And on this day, on behalf of your president and a grateful nation, thank you. Thank you for considering us worthy of your all in service of this country. So it's Veterans Day in America. To my fellow Americans who did not serve in uniform, I have a challenge for you today. I challenge every American who did not follow a calling into service before the day is out, whether at home or at work, on a street corner, over a backyard fence, find a veteran. Whether they came home in the last week or in the last century. Extend your hand and say those words that they never asked to hear, but they deserve to hear every day. Find a veteran today and say, thank you for your service. Because every single one of you deserve to hear it every day. So thank you for the honor of addressing you in this special place. God bless our veterans and their families. God bless our fallen. God bless the men and women who serve in the armed forces of the United States today. And may God continue to bless the United States of America with heroes like all of you. Thank you.